Have you ever played a game so fun yet so annoying at the same time that you just wanted to quit? Well, in this video, I go for the platinum on UFC 4, and must I tell you, it was brutal. At the beginning of the very first fight, you get the trophy thrown to the wolves. Now I got to straighten this fight, and if this was a look into the future of what was to come, I would be having a rough time. In a quick fight, I got a submission win to get sleepy time, then the apprentice for completing all optional objectives in training. After getting 5 takedowns in training, I got stay down. Going into the contender series gave me both risky awful and the pro. Seeing as I still didn't know any of the controls and how to actually win a fight, I decided to fight 2 of my friends who also just got the game with me and try to get better that way. Cue the training montage. In one of the fights, I won by ground and pound, giving me face breaker. After all those fights, I thought it was finally time to test myself in online and see if I could just instantly get the most difficult trophy in the game. There can only be one. The event was 2 to Tango, which was supposedly the second easiest event to win, but my first match did not go as I expected. Okay. I just got that. Let's go. What? How did I lose? There's no way. Yeah, bro, how did I lose that? After a few attempts, I began to get the hang of things and find some success, even beating the man himself, Kratos. I got to the 5th round and ended up losing by decision, but I knew I could do it. While playing, I got a joint submission win, giving me the bend to my will trophy, and once again got to the 5th round but ended up losing. And at this point, the event came to an end and I was beginning to lose hope. Since I was warmed up, I decided to go for the only other online trophy which you need to win the championship and defend the belt, which would require 4 wins in a row. Seeing as I had just won 4 fights in a row twice, I thought I could do it. Unlike the Blitz battles, the online world championships did have a ranking system, so for my 3 placement matches, I lost them on purpose to get put in the lowest division. But even in this division, there were some good players, but after only about 3 attempts, I managed to get the belt. And in my final fight, my opponent ended up rage quitting and I got undisputed. After that, I claimed my rewards and got a legendary banner to give me Show the Flag. And then I went to speedrun the career mode, in which I got Overachiever, Employee of the Month, Did My Homework, Unleashed on Cam, Rubbing Shoulders with the Best, The Specialist, and I'm Back. It was then time to take the belt from Colby Covington, and after a few tired defenses, I became the GOAT and got the legend. Then after 12 defenses total, I got undefeated. I collected more rewards to get Wham with Pride and This Is Me, and at this point I was pretty much done with everything in the game, aside from getting the hardest trophy that at this point has taken me days. The event that I was waiting for was Minute to Win It, where the fight is only 1 minute long, and according to multiple people, was the easiest way to obtain this trophy. A couple days later, the Minute to Win event came, and I was not going to stop until I got this trophy, and I had a plan to make that happen. Originally, my game plan was to take my opponent down and hold them there for the minute and win that way. However, I quickly realized every opponent was much better than me in wrestling. So I switched my strategy to utilize what I've been practicing this whole time, which was striking. I found I had the most success throwing only jabs and straights, backing up once I threw my combo, and then just trying to win each fight off decision. Also, I found that if you had a knockdown, then you'd win the decision, even if you only landed 1 punch the entire fight. I got to the 5th round once again, but ended up losing a close decision. So what makes this online trophy so difficult is that this game has been out for a few years now, so 1, there's not that many people still playing, and 2, the people that are still playing are all very good because they have likely been playing this for a long time now. So how the blitz mode works is that you can fight someone one round below you, the same round as you, or one round above you. So for this, I decided to make a boosting strategy with one of my friends. What we would end up doing is that I would boost him all the way up to round 5. So he would need 4 wins in a row. I could easily boost him up to round 5. But then it would be up to me to get 5 wins in a row getting put into the 6th and final round. And then at that point, if I was able to get 5 wins in a row, then I would be in round 6, he would be in round 5, and we would then be able to match up with each other, and he would be able to let me win, getting the trophy. So for the first 4 rounds, I just utilized my strategy as I said before, just jabbing, throwing straights, moving out of the way, trying not to take any big damage. If I got a knockdown, I would just continue to run away for the rest of the fight, and then win decision off that. It wasn't until who I saw my opponent was for the 5th round that I began to get very nervous. This was the last fight that I needed to win until I could have my friend just let me win in the 6th and final round. This person that I was matched up against in the 5th round, he had just beaten me 2 times in a row. I beat him the first 2 times, but then the next 2 times we fought each other, he absolutely destroyed me. One of the fights he knocked me down 5 times and finished me in 1 minute. I knew that this was the hardest matchup I would have to do, and I was very nervous. In this fight, I just kept trying to utilize my strategy. I noticed he would keep throwing double uppercuts every time, so I just wanted to make sure I kept my guard up the entire time, always stayed going back, and the fight was very, very close the entire fight. It wasn't until the last 10 seconds I decided to shoot for a takedown, getting on top of him, getting into ground and pound position, and getting a few more significant strikes. Then it was time to see the judge's decision.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision.
Declared the winner by split decision, Big Daddy.
Wow, so there he is, your winner by the...
Thankfully, I won by split decision. One of the judges gave him the fight, the 2 gave me the fight. I barely got more significant strikes in total strikes than him, but what won me the round, I believe, is that takedown at the last 10 seconds. So thankfully, I won that fight, and now all it was on to was the 6th and final round, which I got matched up with my friend on, and he was going to let me knock him out for this trophy.
All right, so 2 truly elite strikers here. We sat down with them. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Finally, after many hours throughout multiple days, I finally got the hardest trophy in the game that only 0.4% of players have gotten. There can only be one.
Celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career, and it gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work.
I now only had to clean up a few of the miscellaneous trophies. I went back to the career mode to prestige my roundhouse kick and get the master. Then I let myself get destroyed for 10 minutes to get a major injury and win the fight for no pain, no gain. I went and won a KO mode match to get back to the arcades, and finally KO'd my opponent from the clinch for high impact, and finally giving me the platinum trophy for UFC 4. This platinum was so painful, so if you guys made it to the end, make sure to subscribe. I will see all of you guys on the next video. Hope everyone has a nice day. Peace.